In Ukraine's Crimea, the leader of the peninsula's Tatar minority said his community does not recognize a vote by the territory's pro-Russian lawmakers to join Russia. Rafat Chubarov, the leader of the Crimean Tatars, also said his community will not recognize the results of a referendum planned for March 16th, in which Crimean residents will be asked whether they want to join Russia. Leaders of Ukraine's new central government in Kiev have also said they do not recognize the decisions being made by Crimea's pro-Russian authorities. In Macedonia, Parliament Speaker Trajko Veljanovski has scheduled early parliamentary elections for April 27th. The announcement came after lawmakers voted unanimously to hold the elections more than a year early, to coincide with the second round of the presidential election. The decision for early polls came after lawmakers in the ruling multi-ethnic coalition failed to agree on a presidential candidate. In Russia, the Constitutional Court in St. Petersburg has begun examining controversial legislation that obliges nonprofit organizations financed from abroad to register as foreign agents. Human rights activists say the law is unconstitutional and that Russian authorities are using it to weaken opposition groups. Rights groups are also challenging the law in the European Court of Human Rights. In Georgia, an alliance of non-governmental organizations renewed their campaign for legislation to protect citizens from government spying. The campaign is titled, "This Concerns You, They Are Still Listening to Us," and is intended to strengthen privacy rights and restrict government phone surveillance. The group says illegal wiretapping was a serious problem during former President Mikhail Saakashvili's government and has continued under the new government that took over in 2012. In Kazakhstan, several dozen people facing eviction from their homes protested in the city of Astana. The protesters demanded a review of a court decision that cleared the way for their eviction after a new owner took over their residential complex. Police detained mothers and children who took part in the protest and said 5 women, all mothers, would face charges of involving a minor in an unlawful demonstration. In Iraq's Kurdistan region, some 700 Syrian refugees are being housed at the Bajid Kandala camp, 5 kilometers from the Iraqi-Syrian border. The United Nations-run camp serves as a transit point before refugees are moved to larger camps. Some 200,000 Syrian refugees are living in Iraqi Kurdistan. And that's the video roundup from Radio Free Europe, Radio Liberty.